on. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. They don't want no static, can get tragic. Told them they don't want no, get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't, cause they too fake. I boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. Landing 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when it come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Okay, it's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike.
Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Denver Nuggets. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Anthony, and it's Reed in at the 4. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Pass to Garrett. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Mutombo. Anthony, left side. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Pass to Garrett. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Billups. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Denver. Anthony, right side. Here's English. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Guerin. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Count it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
New York shooting their first free throw in this game.
At the line for the Knicks.
Here's Billups. Anthony grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Anthony. After the basket by New York on the other end. They recover it. Another shot. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Anthony with a bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And here are the Knicks now. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Anthony left side. Nifty move. Here's Reed. An easy 2 on the layup. Reed's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Anthony going inside. Pass to Mutombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. New York trailing. Takes a step back. Here's Frazier. Here's Reed. Here's Frazier. Still no points. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Anthony. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Ewing. Anthony outside. The 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anthony in the post. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony outside. Pass to Guerin. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Here's Anthony. The shot's good. Anthony's got 10 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Frazier. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Guerin missing. On the wing, Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Guerin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Denver Nuggets. He made a big... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. Knicks trail by 3. Pulls up, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Anthony. And again, it's Denver converting.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire. The defense better be aware of it.
Here's Guerin. 11 points in the game. Reed passes to Frazier. Comes up empty down low. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Mutombo. Here's English. Here's Mutombo. Buries it down low.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Picked by Reed. Here's Guerin. No good from outside. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Mutombo, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Anthony outside. That three's off the mark. So it's Denver now. Here's Billups. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Fast break, New York. Here's Frazier. They get it again.
Nuggets foul. Alex English. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver on D. They lead by 7. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Knicks missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Camby, the pass to Anthony. And Reed pulls it down. Knicks trail by 7. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Billups. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Guerin. He's got 11. Pass to Frazier. They get back on track. And he sinks the layup.
Assist goes to Guerin.
1:58 left in the first half. And here's Anthony. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. Knicks trail by 7. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Frazier. Takes the 3. The rebound by English. 1:31 left in the second. Here's Billups. It doesn't go for him. Anthony outside. Here's Guerin. To the paint. Here's Reed. Blocked! Three-pointer, Anthony gets the 3 to fall. Anthony's got 19 points.
Felt like the whole team knew they were going to get out into transition, and Melo takes full advantage.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. 46 seconds left in the second period. Can't hit that one. Knicks trail by 8. To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 21 points in the game.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to King. Tipped. And so it's Denver going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's English in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic, here's Billups. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Billups has got 6 points.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Here's King. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's the three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Jokic. Fades back. The Knicks with the rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Billups. 6 points for him. Back to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to DeBusschere. From deep. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Take it away! And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Second chance effort. Anthony, the pass to Mutombo. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Back to Richardson. Fires the three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Richardson. Up and in on the layup.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Denver leading by 13. Pass to Anthony. Right wing. From deep, Jokic. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. From the stripe. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 23.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Houston passes to King. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Houston can't hit.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Jokic from 11 feet away, and too long on the shot. Knicks trail by 15. Here's King to the left side wing. Houston offline with a 3. Anthony outside. Here's Billups. Back to Anthony. Here's Jokic. And it's New York with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Out left to the wing. Here's Stoudemire. New York no good that time either. Denver leading by 15. Here's Billups. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Billups has got 8. Billups has gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. Here's Richardson. Here's King. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic. No luck on that one. Here he goes. Houston gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Timeout called. The Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Pass to English. Back to Anthony. Got it off in time. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Denver leading by 7. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Reed in at the 4.
Well, Melo right now is in attack mode and not settling for the jump shot, slashing apart this weakened defense.
Here's Anthony. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Anthony's got 27.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jokic finds Anthony, goes back up. Here's Mutombo, puts up the 8-footer. The second effort. From deep, Jokic. And another shot. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Anthony's got 9 points now in the second half. The Knicks pull it in. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. To the right side. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Frazier. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Reed pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Three-pointer. No good on the shot. The Nuggets lead by 20. Anthony in the post, guarded by Reed, and here's Jokic outside, and again it's Denver missing. Here's Guerin. The shot won't fall. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Drops in the three. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Here's Guerin. Back to Anthony. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Anthony right side. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Billups. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
For three, Anthony. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Knicks trail by 21. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Guerin, the pass to Frazier. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. The three. Mutombo with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 19. From the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Anthony's got 14 points here in the second half.
We know Melo loves the pull-up J. That time quick on the draw, and the defense could not react to it.
It's tipped. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Anthony. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Anthony's got 37. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
They get the rebound. Reed rips it home off a terrific move. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Billups. Pass to Jokic. Here's Mutombo. And it's Ewing with a rebound. On the wing, Anthony. He's guarded by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in. Here's Billups. Here's Jokic. Deflected. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew. Thank you.
You already know I don't be what you doing.